Greetings, everyone. Yes, this is the Rastafari International Ambassador coming to you live and direct from London, UK. Yes, there's a lot of things that been going on in the world, but I, JAHBUNNY, put the focus specifically on us, meaning the Rastafari Nation. I originally start out by telling I story or I trod as a baby, a Rasta baby. The reason for I to take this part today after being silent for over 65 years. Yeah, I have been silent. I have also been invisible, going on mission, carrying out works globally. Now, again, when I'm speaking like this, I tend to go all over the place. And there's a reason for that. This is not, let me make it clear from the jump. My story is a public story. If you, as Rasta, did not know about JAHBUNNY the badass, then what can I say? Today, there is nothing to hide. Today, as far as badass is concerned. From the day I was born until this moment, everything that I have done is properly, clearly docketed by Rastafari and Babylon. So at no time at all was I invisible to Babylon. Yeah, I trod universally, globally, as Rasta, as a defender of this of this nation. Let's people are cry about context, but I don't really like to put things in a context because it's already in a context. But make I put some clarification now upon a few issues. Now, how did I become the ambassador? That's the first question. I never tell no one that I want to be an ambassador of Rastafari. The powers that be is who I elect I. Yeah. Now, as you can see, everything I've been passing down. So Bob Marley, we talk now, you know. Bob Marley's story and Bob Marley history and everything was passed down to his children. Now, I told you, a lot of you all is listeners, but you are not good listeners. You are selective listeners. So you only hear what you want to hear and not the full story. I explained to you all that when I was released from Attica, was straight to Jam 1. In that time, Poor Paul was also going to Jam 1. In that time, Nyabinghi was also chanting for the plane to bust up in the air and not touch Jam 1. Before Pope Paul put him foot on Jam 1 soil, he released a press release. So a lot of things, a lot of things were happening in the world. Rasta not really tune in because them so in themselves that them now keep focus on what go on in the world. Yeah. So what happened? Pope Paul put out a release. Miguel Lawn be my witness now upon this. Because when I talk, I have to call some man name because when I know what go on, you just wonder how some people silent. But me tell you what I go down. When Pope Paul come to Jamaica, he put out a press release. And the press release said he is sorry for the atrocity that his predecessor have done to us. Hear that? Us, meaning black people. In that same time, at that time, Planner was not the university then. He was the senior elder at Scotch Park, live on the premises. In that same time, because when I come from foreign, I happen to seated in the hills. And when I say the hills, Warwick Hill. So I never seated in a bush, Warwick Hill, me there. And in that same period of time, that was the year, oh yes, Sunfest. No, not Sunfest. I want to get mechanical straight. Not Sunfest. I think it was Sting. Yeah, Sting over Jam World. And first, me I go get Sting by Sting. So, I don't know how it worked, but the Revolutionary Gang Vanguard, we were sent a batch, a ticket, and the order was all road lead to Natty Crystal. Yeah, real revolutionary talk, me I tell you now. A Sting we a go, but we not go a Sting, we go a Sting. I went to Sting, and it was a revolutionary meeting at Natty Crystal. So all who was at Natty Crystal that night will know the gathering. Because Sting a go on, Sting, we meet at Natty Crystal. Sting a go on, we no come a stage show. At the time, the closing act was Buju Banton. I think him come on the morning around 7 o'clock. So from we reach in a Sting, all the vanguards, we gather at Natty Chris. So at this, all vanguard was international and local. Now, when Buju hit center stage, that's when the vanguard roll call. Buju hit center stage, I all lead to center stage. It was a beauty to see the procession that morning. Yeah, because sun a shine and the place pack. And when I step off from Natty Christ, Full pack. Full team. Who was at the state? Who was at Jam World can remember where the whole venue apart, like Moses part the Red Sea, to make I and I come through for go front stage. And at that time, I, Jabi, I lead the pack. Yeah. And people from all over, because it was such a impact that people are looking when people say who I lead the pack, who know who is who. A whole heap of pint out a go on. Whole heap of man a call. I say, come up, sir, come here, sir, come here, sir, Jabi. Well, they never know them in the country. Yeah. Yeah, because my story, you know. And we go straight to center stage. Yeah. And we send up the energy from Buju the morning there, because I saw the thing set. When Buju look down and say, the whole full team, and him know we must say, yeah, because I must say, at the time, the vanguard of the movement. Yeah? Now, before that move, made a spar with a youth named Darkness. I'm a come on a Bongo Miguel style. And Bongo Miguel a whole na bingy. So you have to know how much things are going on in a jam world them time there. Na bingy. Bongo Miguel a whole I'm style. I'm a stand up and I observe. I'm a brethren. Darkness make a utterance. And Darkness say, the Rasta them a say, the plane for bus in a fire and it shouldn't touch down. And Darkness say, oh, the plane for come, man, the Pope for come, the Pope are my brother. And when Darkness said that, the whole of the man them start burn out Darkness. Right? And Darkness look pan I hug I up and say, come my brother. Look left you so. And I man and Darkness step off. When I step off with Darkness, Bongo Miguel shout to I and say, Bunny, and them kind of man they aspire with. I'm look up at Miguel and smile. Because that's how I am, you know. I have my own mind. I don't say nothing. I just smile. And me and Darkness go back on and Natty Chris and we roll. I'm just telling you how we roll. But the reason why I'm telling you this now, Darkness saying that trigger off something in my head. So from that sting, I man jumping on my ride and me and my virgin go straight to Scotch Park. A bingy. Yeah. And when I got bingy, Bongo Time was the priest in charge. And a virgin from Chicago was there. And the brethren give Bongo Time a Kabbalah gift set. Yeah, you have to know these things. A Kabbalah gift set. And Bongo Time just have the gift set in him hand. I don't even know if the youth them, Bongo Time youth them know what a gift set they know. But Bongo Time have the gift set in him hand and him never know literally what he have gotten. I'm going to go up to Bongo Time and take the gift set and start break it down to Bongo Time what this gift set entail. Because in the Kabbalah, you will find Maccabee 1 and 2. And Maccabee 1 and 2 is what will tell you about the transformation of the Ark of the Covenant, how it reach where there. Now, I man seated 7 day with the old man, and the old man, I show the old man the works where the mission I depend, because at the time how Jam One seated right now is like the vanguards them was hoping that I would have come and get forward flat on the ground. And I showed the old man said, no, that is not the mission. The mission is to go and free South Africa at that time. So we put a team together, and as I say, people burn me out and say me a politician, but it's me and Michael Manley and Dudley Thompson and the whole what you call it, peace delegation team going to South Africa. This is how you can't just go in by your own. You can't just move by your own. You can't just. Me never go in like Africa like how me see some man go in Africa. And me and a team of government go in Africa. Yeah. Me tell you already, say me the government bad boy. Me tell you already. Yeah. And when me say government, me no mean PMP or Liberate. Government. Yeah. So me no know how a man try and mix up my thing. Me a government bad boy. Me no hide, me no do hide and seek. Yeah. Because you have to know, so we live in a real world. And every force we in the world, Rasta have them force there. Yeah, so we have with security force, and government have to know, say, Rasta have them security force to we take action where action to be taken. Yeah. And who no know these things? And who no make the thing break down? And who no confuse the thing? Jabi, you no confuse. You know, so since me start tell my story how a change that the winds of change are come about now. Cause you start make sense. How you feel have a nation of people and you don't have no security, you don't have nobody to go deal with your counterpart. Yeah. Why you think Sizzler run into the problem we're running into? Because Rasta no have no government. And him a play in between. When I did contact Sizzler, I just simply tell him, give forward the seal, take a political stand, and make I and I vote for you. And him burn out that. So I just walk away and leave him to make him do him one thing. Because this is the problem. Nobody now listen to nobody really and take wise counseling. Now, how did I become the ambassador? After me going to AZANIA, put in the works, defend, I tell you already, say me defend Shell House. Yeah. So when I make certain talk, now it gone over certain people, because nobody will know what Shell House is. But the people in AZANIA, they know what Shell House is, right? And anybody will actually visit AZANIA and go to Johannesburg, they will know what Shell House is. Shell House is the ANC HQ at the time. Yeah. And I'm on Bloody Monday. I'm telling already, say me dead on there. I defend that with me M16. After we accomplish the mission where we did go in for, which is to free AZANIA, because we did free AZANIA. Yeah, we did. After that, the Rasta man them in an orange free state. Rasta man them in an orange free state. They command I to go. Them never tell I to go for bongo time. Them never tell I to go for water. Them tell I to go for what Martimo planner. Yeah. That's what them tell I for do. I'm telling already, so when I go for Malta plan, the first man I go talk to a Muta. And Muta tell me straight up, say that can't go on. Yeah. Me not say him tell it to me negatively. Him break it down in a context and tell me now that Planner is a listed person. So you can't move him now. Too late for that. So when I go and seated with Planner now, up at the UC, and I show him the mission now, I also show him my credential. Because the people them seal I up. I are the first. I don't know of no other man. I are the first man where them get citizenship. So, and the issue of citizenship, it put I in a position. I'm going to tell you now what kind of position badass in and why badass can there so attack so strong and nobody can touch me. Yeah, me I tell you, but nobody can, I'm not afraid. Nobody can touch me. Why is that? Because I and the rest of the I them don't share the same views and opinion. What make a Rasta man be a Rasta man today and what he's striving for? Jabina strive for that. Rasta want repatriation. Jabi already get that. Yeah. I tell you already, I jump off of the plantation and carry forward myself. And when I down there, I just take with myself again. So I don't have no repatriation issue. I am an African citizen speaking to you live and direct from London, UK. Digest that. I don't work with no agent. I don't work with nobody. Them can't do me nothing. Them can't dip me. Them can't do nothing. You don't have to know. Yeah. I go to America, what? 7 times since them throw me out. Them can't do me nothing. Why? Because the only thing them can do is send me forward to AZANIA. Yeah. Yeah. So now have to know the history. That's why Mama Desta say, Bunny, tell them, man. If you tell them, so now I hear it again. Because I have to spell it out. Me I don't have the same aspiration. Me not fight. If you go forward Africa, me already forward and double forward. So here what now? The next issue I want to cry for is reparation. Me no have no reparation problem. I, JAHBUNNY, I get when me forget. For years now, around what, 25 years, me I get when me forget. It might not wagga, but me highly full. I'm a blessed. So me I do my work. Yeah, me can work from wherever me there. If me da jam one right now, me I work. If me da America I work, me I work. Me ever I work. Yeah, it might look like a chat, me a chat now, but that's all left for me do. Because me put in a whole heap of physical work. This not a tell-all story. This is just a thing for make the eye them know so you can accomplish what you want if you don't have the art. Yeah. And don't compromise on yourself. Anyway, now that you know why me speak, how me speak, I'm not pick no talk, I'm not bend no talk for make nobody feel comfortable. Because how me is me accomplish when me accomplish, you know. Yeah. I myself accomplish when me accomplish, you know. So me no want to tell me about no diplomacy. No tell me nothing. When the time for come for use diplomacy, me will use diplomacy. Now I'm talking to the common people. which is us. And this is the language where us can understand us. Anyway, I have some brethren where I go put some different things in a context. And like me tell you, say, this program is a program where free up everyone. So, me nah census no one. I myself now get census. Babylon Babylon own YouTube, you know. And Babylon now censor us. Aye. So right now, me nah make no dirty nigga or no nasty mouth nigga or no na uno. Yeah. Since you no like what me talk, me no put up no high and high. Uno census. Aye. I'm not going forward on nobody plantation. So here where my brethren now, down in South Africa now, Amora, I have to tell you now. Bout AZANIA, come in.
Rastafari greetings, Congo. Black Power salute, warrior salute, General, the commander of Rastafari Revolutionary Forces, the international ambassador of Rastafari. Greetings, Congo man, in the name of His Majesty King Rastafari, Madam Empress Menen, our African blood, black ancestors, in the name of our warriors and those who stood for I African dignity and our collective security. Enough love, enough respect, Congo. And I give thanks for this moment, for this time that I get to share with I Ella and I Rastafari family. My man is Ras AVIWE, Jumche, from AZANIA, which is colonially known as South Africa, but to still maintain the black perspective in all aspects of life. That's why we still maintain that according to us, the indigenous people, the land, we call it AZANIA. Yes, Congo, I would love Congo man to share with the family I view and perspective on education, because it's one of the important ingredient of nation building. So as Rastafari, like His Majesty, like our forefathers from ancient times, were educationalists, people who saw the value in education. That's why from ancient times, we institutionalized education within the black family, within the African family. That's why we had our own educational institutions, African-centered, institutions, which were established by us Africans, using our knowledge, our information from within to elevate us to the higher realms of life, higher development of scientific advancement and scientific achievement. So the issue of education is very important. But I would like to bring forward the aspect that in this generation of ours, which is a generation of enslaved, colonized, and domesticated Africans who are dominated by alien cultures, alien tastes, alien manners, alien perspective and perceptions of life. There is a need for us to clarify other aspects of education so that as Rastafari family, we can advance as a collective so to achieve and to attain collective security. Rastafari taught us that white colonial institutions of menticide and miseducation, which prepares us to be slaves and servants of white supremacist imperialist machinery, is Babylon, and they must be rejected. That's true, and it will always be like that in this neo-colonial reality, no matter how much we arrogantly try to justify the Eurocentric institutionalization of black people by white power structure, which produce modified Europeans. Using His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie's utterances on education out of historical context to dismiss our revolutionary anti-colonial stance and undermine our Rastafari elders and those who are African-centric just to validate the mendicidal imperialist agenda committed on black people is treason against our ancestors and counterproductive. His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie never defended and promoted colonial miseducation, but an education which was divinely in tune with our values, culture, identity, and spirituality, which was an instrument of gaining power and scientific excellence, not colonial miseducation, which perpetuates the subjugation of divine black people by European and Arab white supremacists. There's a difference between education and colonial miseducation. His Imperial Majesty was against miseducation, which perpetuates colonialism and neo-colonialism during his time. And as Rastafari, we still maintain that anti-colonial and pro-Africa stance. Let's not destroy our foundation so to justify and embrace alien foundation. His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie once said, I quote, "Education which prepares students only for good remuneration cannot be considered a true education." Close quote. So according to His Majesty, education must reflect our identity. Education must reflect our culture. Education must reflect our spirituality. Education must reflect our economic interest, social interest, scientific interest. It must reflect holistically our needs as African people. Give thanks and praises to His Majesty, Congoman, until such time. Black supremacy, oneness every time. One black, perfect love. Rastafari.
Yes, my lion. That was my brother in AZANIA, reaching out globally, trying now to bring this nation into its proper oneness. Salute, Ras Omo. Yeah. I and I is here, and I will do whatever and I can to strengthen the ties and the links. Because we have seen where things have changed and the world. We don't have to really fly